coming to the telescope broadcast. The women's game was canceled due to Brett Porter in reporting on the action. So as we are now as timeout's being called, getting back into the swing of things. And of course, could not do all of this without your friend of mine, Eric Picar, doubling up as both the cameraman and the producer. That's going to be a throw-in, Claire Gould to Mackenzie Martell. Martell driving. Martell back to Gould. And that is picked up by number 20, Micah Collier-Fisher, and that's good for two. LG up 23-17 with 4:39 to go in the game. In the third, excuse me. Oh, God, everyone shakes some rust off, huh? Claire Gould on the horn. Quick pass to Olsen. Olsen shot up. That shot does not even touch the rim. Looks like that's going to be out of bounds on number 30, Melanie Fisher. As so now Micah Collier-Fisher, number 20, inbounding that to Madison Brennan. That's going to be out of bounds. That's Granville ball. Gould inbounded by Martell. Martell driving. Boynton, that shot's up. Shot's no good. Brennan going to rebound that. Brennan's making a little bit of a run at it. Kind of zigging, kind of zagging. That shot's up. That shot's no good. Only tickles the side of the rim. As Melanie Fisher makes an attempt to offensive round. Quick pass to Gould. Gould to Martell. Martell back to Fisher. Fisher looks like she's about to go into the paint. Nothing. Looks like we got a reach-in foul. As Claire Gould now inbounded once again by Martell. Martell to Olsen. Olsen. Shot good by Paige Taylor, number 1. All right, Madison Brennan trying to drum something up. And Brennan's going to go for a three, and that three is no good off the left side of the bank. And Claire Gould picks that one off, and that's immediately brought back now in Collier Fisher's hands. And that shot's good. It's like George gets another two. 25-19 with 3 to go in the third. They still, that shot was up. That shot was no good. And it looks like we got an out-of-bounds ball. And possession's going to favor. That's Granville ball. All right, Mackenzie Martell. Pass it in. Looks like number 1, Paige Taylor, the one to inbound it. And nothing going there on offense. That ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be Lake George ball. Number 12, Chloe Popa. Throw it into Brennan. Brennan back to Popa. It's a fun name to say, Popa. Oh, and the shot, looks like the pass is going to Brennan. That shot, pass, excuse me. Blocked by number 30, Melanie Fisher. Anya Calderoni throwing that one in. Anya Calderoni also The last one to touch that one as it's Granville ball again out of bounds. Martell to Taylor. Taylor back to Martell. And a routine pass. Oh, for a split second. Looked like number 12, Khalid Popa was gonna march something up into the net, but no. But Madison Brennan going for a three. Does not touch rim, does not touch glass. Paige Taylor is gonna be called on that foul. Shooting foul, and Micah Collier-Fisher is going to get her too. First one's up. First one is good. And the second, taking some dribbles. Collier-Fisher is second up. Second is good. Lake George up 27-19 with 2 to go in the third. All right, Martell driving. Quick pass to Paige Taylor. Looks for a quick one off the glass. Paige Taylor tries to save it, going out of bounds, but hits the back of the glass, and that's obviously going to be out of bounds. But here she's not the last to touch it. My eyes have deceived me. Martell inbounding it to Olsen. Olsen back to Martell, but had a technical there. Now it's LG ball. Brennan Calderoni. The three was up, no good by Floyd Popa. As Allie Olsen driving up Paige Taylor. Looks like she was gonna catch that drop shot. But no dice. Now, buck 27 to go in the third. Lake George holding on to an 8-point lead, 27 to Granville's 19. 3-point shot is up. That 3-point is good from Paige Taylor. Taking a quick stab. Now just a 5-point deficit with 1:15 to go. Brennan shot up. Oh, looked like she was about to answer the 3-point of her own. No good. That shot's out of bounds. Mackenzie Martell. Throw it in, inbounded by Taylor. Taylor back to Martell. Olsen to Olsen. That connection's no good. Paige Taylor rebounded that. That shot's also no good. Brennan is driving up into the paint. And she's going to get her too. All right. Madison Brennan first shot is up. First shot, no good, off the rim and off the glass. Shot number 2 coming your way. That one's no good. As Olsen rebounding that quickly. Quickly picked off. Looked like, yeah. To me, that looked like that's why I saw the ref signaling for a travel there. Martell, pass from Olsen, back to Olsen. To Esmeralda Velez getting some time there. So that shot's out of bounds. Mackenzie Martell. I'm passing in. And that's good to Olsen. Olsen shots up, shot's no good. Velez on the rebound. Olsen fighting through a sea of Lake George. Makes it happen. Closes that play off with 2 points. 3-point deficit now with 25 seconds to go in the third. It's Madison Brennan trying to make something happen on offense, and that 3 points up, and that's good. Oh, I misspoke. She was standing on the line. That is not a 3. That's only 2. Give me a break. All right, and Lake George driving up. Looked like a little bit of misdirection. Looked like no one knew what was going on. But that's good for another 2. Lake George getting a quick 4 points there. That was number 20, Micah Collier-Fisher. As LG leads the home team, Granville Golden Horde ladies varsity team 31-24. We've got 8 minutes left of basketball here, and no time like ever to thank our sponsors, as we are coming to you, of course, Telescope Broadcast Center. Telescope Casual Furniture. Been manufacturing in Granville for more than a century. That's 100 years. Think about that. They've been voted the ICFA Manufacturer of the Year 3 times in 2019, 21, and 22. They're family owned and operated, and they focus on comfort, style, quality, and of course, their world-class customer service. And if you ever need an electrician, call Barlow Electric. They're fully insured and they're reasonable. Master electricians licensed in New York and Vermont. They do generator installation, residential and commercial work. Give them a call at 518-361-0531. And of course, the Pine Grove Motel. Sometimes you need a place to stay. And now they have some newly renovated rooms. They're comfy and cozy. Find them in Granville at 518-361-0488. 518-361-0488. Last quarter. Can the Lady Golden Horde get past this 7-point deficit? We'll have to find out. Collier Fisher threw it into Chloe Popa. Popa trying to make something happen. That shot's up. That shot's no good. It's Paige Taylor rebounds that to Ella Olson. Claire Gold trying to see if there's anything. Pass to Melanie Fisher, and Claire Gold just a little too short for that one. I don't know. I hate that I'm laughing. But Chloe Popa almost capitalized on that. Gold, one of the two shortest women on the court, but managed to come down with that rebound. But nonetheless, Lake George ball. And Madison Brennan inbounding that. Collier Fisher. And that pass slips right through the hands of number 21, Catherine Segulich. Now Granville ball. Martell to Gould. Gould to Melanie Fisher. Fisher to Martell. Martell to Gould. Fisher making a drive up. And that's just gonna kiss off of the end of the rim. It's Collier Fisher. The Lake George squad going up. Got blocked there as Martell could argue that's credited with the steal. Fisher passes to Ella Olson. Just butterfingers, one could say, as that ball goes out of bounds. Collier Fisher now inbounding that to Madison Brennan. Brennan trying to find an open teammate, and she found Calderoni. Calderoni now trying to make something happen, but that ball is going to be blocked by Paige Taylor, one-on-one, quite literally. It's now Mackenzie Martell trying to find an open lady, finds Paige Taylor, but Madison Brennan gets just in the way of that, just enough. Like that LG ball. Collier Fisher set to inbound to Brennan. Brennan, no rush. Understands no rush. There's still 19 seconds left on the shot clock. But quick pass to number 5, back to 21, Segulich. But Ella Olson ends up with that. Quick pass to Paige Taylor. Taylor to Martell. Martell to Gould. And Collier Fisher reads that one like an open book. Fisher with a quick pass to Chloe Popa, and they're going to count that. Now we have all the makings. This could be a 3-point play. If Chloe Popa makes her one from the free throw line. All right, the first shot is up. The only shot is up. The only shot is good. Lake George now a double-digit lead with 5:55 to go in the game. Martell trying to find an open Golden Horde. Olson to Fisher. Fisher's going to be called for a travel. That's going to be LG ball. Collier Fisher inbounded by Chloe Popa. Gould trying to get up in Popa's business. Doesn't happen. Collier Fisher gets. Looks like we got a appears to be a reaching foul there. It's Collier Fisher. Quick pass to goalie Popa. Popa's three is up and no good. Paige Taylor wide open though with the pass from Ella Olson. And that's a good textbook layup. That's good for two for Granville. Cut the deficit down to 8 with 5:18 left to go in the game. Chloe Popa, quick pass to Sigolic. It looked like Madison Brennan just took a punch right in the gut from Ella Olson. Collier Fisher inviting that one to Popa. Claire Gould is going to send Chloe Popa to the free throw line for two. Gotta be careful this time in the game. 8-point deficit with 5:09 to go is not insurmountable by any means. But you can't be giving up points like that. But luckily neither free throw makes it. Now we have a jump ball possession that's going to favor Granville. Martell bounds it in to Gould. Gould back to Martell. And look at that breakup. That is just, looks like they read that play completely and totally as Anya Calderoni just breaks down the line. And once again makes this a 10-point game with 4:38 to go. And once again, this time Collier Fisher is up with 2 of her own. Point deficit. That's 6 points back to back. You know, maybe I wonder if Granville should be calling a timeout right now, maybe reassessing some things as Paige Taylor going up. It looked like she was trying to pass to Ella Olson and gets broken up by a sea of Lake George ballers. As Paige Taylor kind of begins to swing some back as daggers in a 3. Looks like we got a timeout. So, while we have this timeout, I say we get back to thanking the people who make this broadcast possible, including your friends and mine at Scarlotta's Car Hop. They're opening for the 2025 season in March. That is only 2 months away. Come enjoy some delicious food and all of their ice cream choices. Scarlotta's Car Hop. Of course, you get sick, everybody gets sick. And when you do, Fred's Granville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy dedicated to the unique community they've serviced since 2015. That's a 10-year anniversary. If my math skills serve me correctly, you can find them in the Big Lots Plaza and reach out to them at 518-642-3733. That's 518-642-3733. And of course, since this is the Telescope Broadcast Center, Telescope Casual Furniture, the manufacturing Granville. For more than a century, voted the ICFA Manufacturer of the Year 3 times over, family owned and operated, and of course, you can count on that world-class customer service. Now we got 4:03, 4 minutes, 3 seconds left of game time. 9-point deficit. Paige Taylor did just dagger in a 3. Can they stop that Lake George momentum they had just built up? There's Popa the pass to Sigolic. And Melanie Fisher gets in the middle of that. And she is going to take that one to the house. That's good for 2. 7-point deficit, 3:40 to go. It's Madison Brennan. Brennan trying to find some action. Finds the open Sigolic. Sigolic to Calderoni. And Claire Gould ends up getting her hands all up in that. Granville ball as Lily Olson. Saved batted by Claire Gould. Trying to make a play. Olson Scanning the field, finds an open Paige Taylor. Oh, you would have thought lightning struck twice, but that three is no good. As that Hail Mary pass out of bounds, it's going to be Granville ball again. Lily Olsen once again inbounded by Claire Gould. Got Madison Brennan calling a play from the paint. And for a minute, it looked like Collier Fisher was going to pick that off again, but just a fingertip away. It's a 5-point game as Olsen good for another two. Brennan at midcourt. Caught and passed by Collier Fisher to Floyd Popa. Popa being double teamed by Olsen and Gould. And we're going to have another jump ball possession. Looks like it's going to be favoring Lake George. As Micah Collier Fisher with the pass to Popa. Back to Collier Fisher. Back to Seguljic. It's Calderoni to Seguljic. And Claire Gould getting in the middle of that. Looks like Mackenzie Collier Fisher's going to be called for a push. It's Gould. Passing inbound to Lily Olsen. Olsen to Paige Taylor. Taylor to Ella Olsen. Melanie Fisher back to Lily Olsen. Taylor, that 3-point is up. That 3-point is good! And just like that, the Granville Golden Horde has cut the lead down to 2 with 2:12 to go. And all right, as we take this timeout, you guys know the drill. We got to thank our sponsors. They make all this possible, including the Pine Grove Motel. Got some newly renovated rooms. They're comfortable and cozy. Find them in Granville and reach out to them at 518-361-0488. That's 518-361-0488. Of course, Barlow Electric. They're fully insured and reasonable. He's a master electrician licensed in both New York and Vermont. You can do generator installation, do residential and commercial work. If you need him, give him a call at 518-361-0531. 518-361-0531. You get hungry, I get hungry. Who loves ice cream? I love ice cream, and I know you do too. Scarlotta's Car Hop, opening for the season. It's 2 short months, opening up in March. Go enjoy some of their delicious food and, of course, all their ice cream choices. So now with 2:12 to go, Granville once down 12 in the quarter. Now just down 2. That's Seguljic with the pass. Collier Fisher. Fisher to Popa. Back to Collier Fisher. Looks like we got a technical on there. Looks like we have ourselves a full timeout from the Granville Golden Horde. Let's get back to doing what we do best. But once again, just want to thank you guys for tuning into another edition of Sports. This could not be possible without all of you guys, including our sponsors, such as Fred's Granville Pharmacy, your neighborhood pharmacy dedicated to the unique community they've served since 2015. That is 10 years of service. Find them and reach them at 518-642-3733. 518-642-3733. And as this is the Telescope Casual Furniture Broadcast Center. Telescope Casual Furniture, manufacturing Granville for more than a century. Voted the ICFA Manufacturer of the Year 2019, 2021, 2022. Family owned and operated, focusing on comfort, style, quality, and of course their world-class customer service. All right, $1:56 to go. Timeout is over as the ladies scramble back onto the court. Ball. Olsen with possession. Ella Olsen to Lily Olsen. Lily Olsen to Claire Gould. Olsen passes to Taylor. Taylor looks like she gets blocked. Looks like we're taking another timeout. So, to those of you watching the comfort of your own home, thank you once again for tuning in. I am Brett Porter filling in for Keith Harrington. Keith Harrington a little down and out today, praying for his recovery. No one wants to get sick, especially this time of year. I'm Brett Porter on the horn, filling in. And of course, could not thank our producer / cameraman. He's on double duty tonight, Eric Picar, the man making it all possible. The reason that we, due to the Lakers, therefore moving up this varsity game, putting us in the position now where we couldn't really get here in time of the game. We came to Mackenzie Martell making perhaps a costly error there. Inbounding it to Olsen, immediately takes the pass back, but never thought to step back in bounds. Madison Brennan, pass to Collier Fisher, to Calderoni, and that looks like we're going to have looks like we got a shooting foul there. Calderoni, Anya Calderoni is going to be taking 2 from the free throw line. First one's up. First one's no good. So no matter what, no matter how this one goes, make it or not, it's still technically a one-possession game. It's Calderoni's shot is up. Shot number 2 is up, and it's good. That's their goal. Inbounded by Mackenzie Martell. Martell back to Gold. Gold, 2. Olsen, and that's good for 2. This is a 1-point game now. Madison Brennan trying to find someone, finds an open Anya Calderoni, back to Calderoni. And Brennan goes up and under, and that's good for 2. And it looks like Madison Brennan is now has the opportunity to make this a 3-point play. Shots up. Shot. Lake Georgia pulling away just a little bit now, 42-38, with 1 minute and 2 seconds to go. Paige Taylor. Pass to Olsen. Looks like we had a little bit of interference there, and that's going to be Granville ball almost under the net. 59.4 seconds to go to make up a 4-point deficit. And goes for the 3. That was Paige Taylor going for a 3, and that one was no good. All right, 53-9 left on the clock. And now officially in bonus territory. It's Madison Brennan now 2 shots at the line. First one's up. First one's good. 5-point game. All right. Now 53.9 seconds to go. 44-38 the score. Still ample time. Anything can happen. As Olsen driving up, and that shot's blocked. Slowly chipping away at that clock. 45.4 to go. That's Martell trying to find an open last. Finds Olsen, but the ball kind of just falls to the ground on its own. And number 21, Catherine Seguich, called on that travel. That's going to be Granville ball. 37.2 to go. They need 6. What better to do? Give it to the three-point maniac to Paige Taylor. But with the pass back to Martell. Martell to Gould. Finds an open Melanie Fisher. Fisher's shot is up, and Fisher's shot is good. 4-point game. 26.7 seconds. Now we're going to take our last ad break of the game. And of course, some of you guys be driving home tonight. If you don't have a place to stay, what better place to stay than the Pine Grove Motel? With newly renovated rooms, they're comfy and they're cozy. You can find them right in Granville. Book your room today. Give them a call at 518-361-0488. That is 518-361-0488. And if you need an electrician like we all do sometimes, Barlow Electric. They're fully insured and reasonable. It's a master electrician licensed in both New York and Vermont. You do your generator installation, does both residential and commercial work. Give them a shout at 518-361-0531, 518-361-0531. 26.7 seconds to go. And it appears Lake George is calling a timeout. Now trying to figure out what Coach Jeff Bennett has in store. Seeing what he can drum up there. I have a 4-point lead right now, trying to maintain that as best as they can. But Granville has been keeping it close and keeping it competitive. At one point, only down 1 point. All right, and with that, we're supposed to be getting back into the action. Jeff Bennett trying to rally the troops for 27 seconds left of basketball. Keith Beattie trying to give the Golden Horde whatever they can. Any piece of advice, any last-second play call. As they get some balls thrown in. Madison Brennan inbounding. And look at that. Brennan does not pick up the ball. But as it rolls out of bounds, with 9 seconds to go, Anya Calderoni. Looked like it went off of her, but it appears it went out of bounds. On Granville. 7.5 seconds to go. Madison Brennan passes up. She goes for a shot that's no good. 4.9 seconds to go. And Martell is going to be called on that. Mackenzie Martell for shoving foul. As Madison Brennan with 4.9 seconds to go. Now officially garbage time. First shot's up. No good. Brennan, second shot up. No good. All right, 4 seconds. See if anything can happen. Claire Gould, shot is up. And it's going to be a 4-point game. Claire Gould throws a Hail Mary, just smacks the backboard, and that's about it. As the visiting Lake George will defeat Granville ladies Golden Horde 44-40. Hard-fought game all throughout. Neither team should be upset at their performance. And as we wrap up this broadcast, just wanted to give one more quick thank you to our presenting sponsor, Telescope Casual Furniture, as this is the Telescope Broadcast Center. Thank you guys for tuning in to another week. Well, to another instance of some Granville varsity basketball action. From us at the Telescope Casual Furniture Broadcast Center, Brett Porter and Eric Picar signing out. You guys have a great rest of your night and an even better weekend. Have fun and be safe, and we'll see you next time.